Welcome back. It was established in 1992 as the National Advertisers Association of Nigeria, and in 1994 was renamed Advertisers Association of Nigeria, ADVAN. It's that time of the year when the association rewards excellence in marketing. And so this morning we have in the studio a gentleman and a lady. Let me start with the lady. Mrs. Edire Osediale. She's the Executive Secretary, Advertisers Association of Nigeria. Good to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
And also we have the Executive Board Member, Advertisers Association of Nigeria, Mr. Osemede Ubawe. Did I try that?
Yes.
Good to have you here.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so now let me start with the lady. Tell us about ADVAN. I know it's about advertising.
Well, ADVAN is an umbrella body for organizations that engage in marketing. They're the corporate organizations, the big spenders, but not only the big spenders. Marketing is an important aspect of any business. And as advertisers, as organizations that engage in marketing, it was a need for a synergy, a collaboration, so that we can influence the industry positively. So about 22 years ago, like you said, a group of advertisers came together and said, oh, we need to come up with a body that we can speak as one voice, we can influence these changes, and we can, continue to do good work. So that's ADVAN. We are the advertisers. We engage the agencies to come up with adverts for us, and we place these adverts in the media. So that's who we are. That's who ADVAN is.
Okay, so tell us more about the objectives of this group, Mr.
Okay, as Idiri had said, part of what we do in ADVAN is advocacy. So we engage key stakeholders in terms of policies that will affect our industry. We work with them to make sure the industry is doing right by everybody. So we also we preach responsible advertising to our members. So there are things you should go out and say and do and stand by such stuff. So the right principles should be done in advertising. Also, what we do in terms of membership is it's a body. So training for members, getting them aware of what's going on, latest insights in the industry and all that. So it's an umbrella body that just don't only look at it from just the corporate end. Even the members of the marketing team in this corporate organizations also get benefit from their organization belonging to ADVAN. So they get trained, they get insights, they get to even know what's best practice and what should be done, what should not be done on behalf of such organizations.
Let me take you back a little bit. You said things that influence your industry.
Yeah.
But ADVAN is made up of various industries. Am I correct?
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
So I mean, how does that work?
Okay, how it works is that marketing, whatever industry you belong to, is about telling the consumers what the benefits your products and services offer to them. So even though we belong to different industries, as marketing, we do the same stuff. So what you're doing in telecom is what you're doing in FMCG, or what you're doing in whatever industry you belong to. It's about enlightening the consumer, giving them options, giving them a choice, and telling them what your product brings. So as an industry, as an objective, is the same. So it might be marketing is different products, might be a different service, but your marketing is ways of doing it of the same.
Okay, now you having this awards coming on. Tell us about it.
Well, like what Osemede said, well, one of the reasons for the existence of ADVAN as a whole is to actually improve the quality of marketing activities that our members bring out. And one of such ways of maybe pushing them a little bit more is to come up with these awards where we actually celebrate and reward the best in class. So we say we like, show us what you've done in the past year in various categories. We have set criteria, and we come and there's a seasoned group of panelists formed from the different members and from the different industry stakeholders, and come and vet what they have done. So the award is one, to recognize and reward what these organizations are doing, and then also to give other members a little bit of push that these are what your colleagues are doing, and maybe if you need to, use it as a check to also check what you're doing, where there needs to be, maybe there are points of improvement that you maybe need to make those improvements.
Okay, so what do you look out for? What will make an organization stand out for this award?
Okay, so we have criteria and we have the different categories. first, what we look at for in terms of advertising is that you have to explain to us what your initial concept was about, what you want to achieve. So we'll even check the results. What did you achieve with this marketing?
Exactly.
So it's not just marketing, say you want to market. It's what did you achieve? What did the organization benefit from this? What is the consumer response to this? So you come up with results. You give us your results. We then get this to the very, very impartial panel of judges, because they are all known, they are all experts in the industry, and then they come up with criteria. So it's point-based system. So you do this, what do you achieve? You get these points. You're able to do this, you get these points. So at the end of the day, you're able to accumulate your total and you win. So we look for the best of the best, and that's why it's called marketing excellence. So it's not just doing marketing and say, oh, I've spent my marketing budget, I've done this, I've done that. What did you achieve?
Yeah.
What did the organization gain? Because in marketing, it's aimed at making sure the organization achieves its aim, which is to deliver its numbers, bottom line. That's what organizations are set up for.
Exactly.
So as a marketer, it's about making sure the organization gets its bottom line and gets it right and gets its numbers to get right, and that's what you do. So we're looking at those guys that got the numbers right and how you're able to achieve that.
Now, Ediri, how do you get nominations? Do I as an agency nominate my own work, or ADVAN looks out for the works that deserve the award?
Yeah, you need to do the work yourself. As the organization, as the brand, you do the work yourself. We've just put the criteria there. For instance, like he said, what were your KPIs? What was the objective of this campaign? Did you meet those objectives? Do you have third-party?
Hang on. So it's the ADVAN member who sends in the nominations.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay. Exactly. And you have to build a case for yourself. We don't say, oh, we feel this organization has done well, let's give them a award. No, we don't do that. No. The categories are out there. So if you feel you have done well, you go and enter for it. So you have to build a case for yourself.
And if the advertising has achieved a goal for you, as an ADVAN member, you then say, okay, we're presenting this work by Yomi Advertising Agency for this and that.
And you need to prove it. You need to be able to prove that what you're saying is true.
That's the key part.
That's why I said if you have like a third party report as well, it will help your case. So you need to give us evidence and facts that your claims are true.
I can show you my bottom line. Before this campaign, last year I earned X million. After this campaign, it went up by so X plus.
If that was the goal, and you showed me that, but if you like you said, there are different reasons for campaigns. Some is for them to increase the awareness of the brand.
Yes.
Then maybe consumer perception of the brand should improve. Now, if you can show me that you achieved that, then fine.
Okay, she shows you that the perception of people has increased, towards my brand.
They have agencies that provide those numbers.
Yeah, they provide those numbers. So
those research agencies.
Yes, they're good. That's what they do. So in marketing, what you should also do, you should rely on data. So you should know what's wrong with your brand, where you're not getting it right.
Health check of
so these agencies come up with these numbers and like, okay, why am I not growing these calls? What's going on with this? What am I doing right? What am I not doing right? That's making consumers not to see me in this light. So when you've done those activities, you then go back to them and they check for you. Like, you know what? I'm seeing a trend. I'm seeing your numbers grow. I'm seeing what's going on. So they are independent bodies. We don't control them. Okay. The companies control them.
Okay. So if, for instance, Alera's got an advertising agency, and she's going to prove her case. I'm going to prove my case. So how do you determine who wins between the two of us?
Well, there will always someone that proves their case better.
Yes. So
provide the needed materials, provide the needed numbers.